let's continue this. So, I believe next up, we simply need to... Oh, this is... Oh yeah, I haven't been here. I thought I was somewhere else in the school. But, now I remember. So many corpses. So many corpses. And one that's holding on to something. A sledgehammer. Yee, that's nice. The little girl is crying. Her charm was... Is that supposed to be a late game hint that if you didn't get the charm for Yuka, you screwed up in the good ending? Interesting. Also, was the sledgehammer guy a reference to... What was his name? Yoshikazu from Blood Covered? Because after all, Corpse Party If did come after Blood Covered. Excuse me? What's up? That Sayako person you were talking about earlier. Did she die here? She didn't, Minamino. Sayako didn't die here. Then where did she die? You wanna hear how she died in my place? Like how Satoshi's sister appeared in front of him. Shinazaki's spirit appeared before me. However, Shinozaki didn't target me. Instead, she went straight for Sayako. And once again, I survived at the cost of another's life. How awful. So Yumi was a bit jealous. I'd say that's a sign of weakness. But given what this school does to your emotions, I guess I can't really blame her for that. Okay, so... I need to go upstairs, actually, before I go around. If there's one thing this particular iteration of Heavenly Host Elementary is good at, it's at being rather samey in a few places and making it look like you're going nowhere if you don't know the layout. I mean, that's not entirely a bad thing. It's not too hard to figure out where you're going. It just... you kind of do need to know the layout. Or figure out the layout as you're going. There's less noticeable set pieces than in other games. But at least they're still there. Oh yeah, I need to stop a piano. It's already unlocked. We should be able to play it. You know how to play? As long as I have something to play from. I remember seeing some music sheets in the principal's office. Well then, guess we're heading back to the principal's office. Back and forth and back and forth. That's not the principal's office, me. Here's the principal's office. Just as I thought, here's the music sheets. Musical score. You know, I've always found it weird that music can be called a score. I don't know if it's just because I grew up knowing score as something to keep track of how well you're doing in a game, and not just video games, but in general games. But I've always found it weird that music can be called a score. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Pretty. Not only that, but playing that piano summons someone. Any day now. There we go. Hey there, Satoshi. Okay, who's playing the piano now? It's been a while. Yeah, it has. Satoshi. You survived. I'm sorry. After hearing that song, it reminds me of Yuka. Right, 'cause she played the piano during Ending C. I couldn't protect any of my friends. I won't make that mistake again. Neither will I. My little sister took my life. Shinozaki tried to do the same to you, right? Yeah. But this girl I knew, Sayako, she took my place in death. Did you know Sayako now haunts this school, Yoshiki? What? When Yuka killed me, I awoke back inside this schoolhouse. If you are killed by someone who haunts this school, you yourself become trapped within as well. A never-ending cycle of hatred. When Sayako was killed by Shinozaki, she became a malevolent spirit of this schoolhouse. Her power grows day by day. Yoshiki, you are the only one who has the strength to stop her. You'll need this in order to reach her. Rope! You are our last hope. Break this cycle of hatred and escape out of here. Leave it to me. Oh yeah, one more thing, Satoshi. Satoshi. Here, you dropped this, didn't ya? My sister's charm. You know you shouldn't be so careless with your stuff. Sorry, and thanks, Yoshiki. Oh yeah, Yuka's scared that you might be mad at her. You should really go see her and clear that up. So she's been avoiding me for fear I'm angry with her? I'll go see her soon. Thanks again, Yoshiki. And with that, the good ending is more or less secured. At this point, it is still possible to get the bad ending, but we'll go over that later. At the very least, it's possible to get the good ending as well, and that's what's important. And speaking of endings, we're actually really close to the end now. Remember that part I pointed out with the weird thing that was loosely nailed into the floor? Well, turns out that leads to the final area. Crazy, huh? And it's right here. Seems to be loosely nailed in. So we're just gonna use a sledgehammer on it and somehow not break it. Well, I guess it's made with steel, but meh. Now we can tie rope to it. I'm not sure what happens if you try to just tie the rope to it and climb down if you're just not allowed to, or if it results in a death scene. Corpses. I'm just gonna save here because I know that there's a possible death scene here as well. None of the corpses can be interrupted. Turn back. Stop. It's that one, isn't it? No? Don't come any closer. Huh, must be in the next room then. Stop it! Stay away! Okay. That corpse, I believe, will kill you. Yeah. If you're in the way of that guy when he comes down like that, you're gonna die. So do exercise caution. Fortunately, that's the only one like that. Sayako! So you still came. Sayako! Now. Sayako! Now I have no choice but to kill ya. Yeah. Mr. Kishinuma! Times 3. 4. Keep it together. You're Ayumi? Indeed. It's because he was close to her. You mean Mr. Kishinuma? Kishinuma closed off his mind. Huh? It's eaten away at his soul, the guilt of failing to save his friends. Even now, it's only grown greater inside his consciousness. If left unchecked, the guilt will consume him. What should we do? Your voice may be the only one that can reach him. I will send you into his psyche. You can do that? I can. However, once I send you in, I cannot get you back out. That responsibility falls on you. I'll take that chance. Please, Shinosaki, send me inside Mr. Kishinuma's psyche. It's like, to say that so casually, I don't know. Okay. Now close your eyes. I don't know how she could even say something like that so casually. Forgive me. Still, hang in there.